in this homework video, we're doing week 3, day 2's homework. All right, which starts out with, hold on, let me turn my page. This beautiful equation that we are supposed to simplify. So we do this through distributive property. Okay, so 4 times x plus 4 times 6. Okay, 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, let's try number 2. Number 2 is the same idea, only now we have some pesky negatives. So it's negative 2 times 8 minus a negative 2 times x. So negative 2 times 8 is negative 16, and negative 2 times x is a negative 2x. We have a double negative, which turns it to positive. All right, so negative 16 plus 2x is the answer. All right, question 3. Ooh, this one's a doozy. All right, my first distributing is 3 times everything inside of this one. And then my second one, I've got to take this negative with it. So it's actually, okay, negative 4 times x plus negative 4 times 5. All right? So 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times x is 3x. Negative 4 times x is a negative 4x. Negative 4 times 5 is a negative 20. Don't really need both of these symbols, but it doesn't hurt anything. Get my combine my like terms. So positive 3x minus 4x is going to give me negative 4x. And then I'm going to do positive 12 minus 20. Okay, make sure to take their signs with them. So 12 minus 20 is going to give me a negative 8. So my answer is negative 1x minus 8. All right, so number 4. So the 3 is dividing the w. The opposite operation would be to multiply. That's going to cancel this side out, leaving me just with w. 9 times 3 is 27. All right, this one's close. So the negative 9 is multiplying the p. So to get rid of it, I have to divide it on both sides, leaving me on this side with just p. And on this side, 2 negatives make a positive. 9 goes in the 27 3 times. Halfway there. Number 6. Okay, I'm going to flip-flop. Just remember, it's okay as long as they remain the same sign. So in this one, 2 is positive. It's positive here. Y over 6 is positive here. It's positive also here. This is negative. Negative 13 is negative here. And it's also negative here. So everything remained the same. So I didn't have to do anything else. All right, so the 2 is being added to the y, so I'm going to subtract it on both sides. That is going to be a big fat 0, so it goes away. Negative 13 minus 2 is a negative 15. The 2 is dividing the y, so to get rid of it, I have to multiply it on both sides. That cancels. Y equals a negative 30. All right, I don't like the way this is written, so I'm going to move everything around. As long as I keep what they mean, I'm okay. So let's see if I do. All right. So the 35 is positive here. It's positive here. Check. The 27 is positive here, and it's also positive here. But the 4m is negative here. Well, I also have a negative here. I'm good to go. So the 27 is added to the m, so I have to subtract it from both sides. That gives me a big fat 0. So I have negative 4m equals 35 minus 27 is going to give me an 8. Right now the -4 is being multiplied to the n, so to undo it, I have to divide it on both sides. A negative and a positive gives me a negative, and 4 goes into 8 2 times, telling me that m equals a -2. All right, so I don't like the way this one's written. I'm going to rearrange it, and I just got to make sure everything remains in the right sign. So the 40 is positive here, it's also positive here. 53 is positive here, it's also positive here. The y is positive, positive here, -5, -5. Got all the signs in the right places. So the 53 is being added to the y, so I'm going to subtract it from both sides. Giving me y over -5, that goes to 0. 40 minus 53 is a -13. Now I ask myself, what is the -5 doing to the y? Well, it's dividing, so to undo it, I have to multiply it. And because of the rule of equality, I have to do that to both sides. Those cancel out, giving me a y. A negative and a negative give me a positive. And if I multiply these two things, I get 65. So positive 65 is my answer. All right, let's do another one. The 10 is being subtracted, so to undo it, I need to add it to both sides. That goes to a big fat 0, and 30 plus 10 is 40. All right, the 2 is being multiplied to the x, so to undo it, I must divide it, and x is going to give me 20. And of course, you can always check. I'm not doing the checks in this video. We did it in the last set, but you can be checking these to make sure your answer is right. All right, number 10, it takes 105 person hours to set up a new computer in an office. A crew sets up a computer, and each person works the same amount of hours. It takes 7 hours to complete the job. How many people are in the crew? So it takes each person in the crew 7 hours. We do not know how many people are in the crew, but if I take each one of their 7 hours and multiply it to the n, I should get a total of 105 hours. So this is my equation, okay? Now to solve my equation, the second part of this question, I have to divide 7 on both sides because it's being multiplied to the n. All right, 7 goes into this number 15 times. So I need a 15-person crew to set up one computer in an office. That's all I got for today. I'll see you guys in class. Let me know if you need more help.